Good day. Today's debate resolution is innovation versus tradition. I am part of the negative team. We side with tradition and will argue why tradition holds more weight. Innovation, a noun is defined by the Merriam-Webster dictionary, declares a new idea, method, or device, a novelty. The same dictionary defines the noun tradition as an established, inherited, or customary pattern of thought, action, or behavior. For the sake of simplicity, we will only focus on QR codes that have been mistakenly praised as the acme of innovation, yet are truly a bit more insidious. These digital menus are lazy, toxic, and invade your privacy, and are very inconvenient. We live in a world of certain norms and traditions. It is ludicrous to think one must carry a miniature computer in one's pocket with a fully functional optical sensor and enough battery to keep on tapping and scrolling around. It's just weird. These same restaurants that do not offer charging cords at the table. Why? Because it ruins the ambience. No one wants to see charging cords at the table. You shouldn't be on your phone in a restaurant. You should be present in the moment. I particularly want to contrast the tried and true tradition of food businesses using physical menus when going to restaurants. I recall the simpler times when one would be handed a menu in a restaurant and have the opportunity to flip back and forth between the pages and like, hey, you saw that? You see that? Ooh, look at this. When you turn it around and they look at it and you're engaged, it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. You share your space with your guests, you're smiling, you're having a good time. Alternate reality, the next day, after spending so many hours perfecting your speech on a computer, looking at a screen, and then you want to go out with some friends and get some food, last thing you want to do is look at another screen. You left your phone in the car, and the parking structure on the third floor with no elevator. The business insists on using a QR code to scan and look at the digital menu. Now you can't get food. You're hungry, you're getting hangry now because innovation has ruined the traditional experience of dining. Just give the guy a menu. But no, they don't want to do that. My opponents may claim that the digital menus are cleaner because they don't have my opponents may claim that they are cleaner having digital menus because they don't have to be washed. The COVID pandemic has encouraged more screen time under the facade of sanitation. I say this is just lazy service. It sure takes a soulless person to skimp on cleaning a few menus to justify draining one's data, battery power, eye comfort, and more. So much is happening. With that same energy, we could just have with that same energy, imagine having QR textbooks in the library and get rid of all the textbooks. You just scan and get the book on from the scanner. What about a QR museum? You don't need those big pictures. Look at your phone. It's absurd. This is not a slippery slope nor a hasty generalization. This is analogous. Both examples are examples of innovation attempting to eclipse tradition. Also, the idea of privacy is compromised when embracing such innovations of QR codes. According to a July 2021 article from the New York Times, it states that people who don't understand that when you use a QR code, it inserts the entire apparatus of online tracking between you and your meal. Said Jay Stanley, a senior policy analyst at the American Civil Liberties Union. Suddenly, your online activity of spitting is suddenly your offline activity of sitting down for a meal has become part of the online advertising empire. Another article from July 2021 from the tech space Gizmodo.com, an article from Shoshana Wodzinski states QR codes are often designed to transmit certain data about a person who scanned them in the first place. This is volunteering for more spamming and pop-up services by engagement. It's already annoying when you have to go to a web page and pop up and add downloads. It's already annoying when you have to go to a web page and pop-ups and adds something to your computer. You have to go back and delete it, a bunch of work. And now these innovators want to innovate spamming to the next level. I implore you all to heed my warnings of the QR connivers and demand traditional menus in your restaurants. Thank you.